Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. Two inlet pipes A and B are attached to a tank. Pipe A requires 5 hours less time than B to fill the tank. So we will assume that A can fill the tank in X hours and A requires 5 hours less time than B. Then B will require X plus 5 hours. So A requires 5 hours less time than B. If both the pipes are open, the tank can be filled in 6 hours. So if both the pipes are open, A will fill 1 by X of the tank per hour and B will fill 1 by X plus fifth part of the tank. And if both the pipes are open, it will be fully filled in 6 hours, means every hour 1 by 6 of the tank will be filled. In how many hours can tap A fill the tank? A can fill it in X hours. So we just need to find the value of X. Now if you try to solve it, you will get a quadratic equation. Now rather than solving the quadratic equation, it is always quicker to go from the options. That is, solution to this equation is the answer, or from the options you can identify the one that satisfies this equation. One that satisfies this equation will be the solution and that will be the answer. So we'll try various values. Now before we try the values, we'll multiply throughout by 6. So on the right hand side you have a very simple 1 here, then we can try, then it will be easier. Multiplying by 6 you will get a 6 by x plus 6 by x plus 5 is equal to 1. Now we'll try various values. For example, let us try 10. That is 6 by, we are assuming x is 10 plus 6 by 10 plus 5, 15. Now it should add up to 1. The one that satisfies will be the solution. So we'll see if this adds up to 1. So this is a basic equation. I'll make the denominator same. Here I'll multiply by 3. So that will be 18 by 30. Here I'll multiply by 2. That is 12 by 30. 18 plus 12 is 30. So 30 by 30, that is equal to 1. So that is equal to the right hand side of this equation. So x is equal to 10 satisfies. Hence 10 is the solution to this equation. So value of x is equal to 10. In how many hours can tap A fill the tank? That is in x hours, and x is equal to 10, option B. Two inlet pipes A and B are attached to a tank. Pipe A requires 15 hours less time than B to fill the tank. So A requires 15 hours less. So we will assume that A requires X hours to completely fill the tank. And then B will require X plus 15 hours. So you can see A requires 15 hours less time than B. If both the pipes are open, the tank can be filled in 18 hours. Now if both the pipes are opened, A will fill 1 by X part of the tank and B will fill 1 by X plus 15th part of the tank. And if both the pipes are opened, the tank can be filled in 18 hours. It can be filled in 18 hours means every hour 1 by 18th of the tank will be filled. In how many hours can tap A fill the tank? That is, A can fill the tank in X hours. So we just need to find the value of X. So you just need to solve this equation and calculate the value of X. However, if you try to solve it, you will get a quadratic equation. Now, rather than solving the quadratic equation, it is generally quicker to go from these options. So, identify the one that satisfies this equation. The one that satisfies will be the solution and that will be the answer. So we'll just substitute the values and see and identify the one that satisfies. That is the solution to this equation. Now before we substitute, we'll multiply throughout by 18 so that the right hand side becomes 1. 1 is a very convenient number. It is definitely more convenient than 1 by 18. So we'll multiply by 18. So 18 by x plus 18 by x plus 15, that is equal to 1. 18 by 18, that is 1. Now we'll try various values and see which one will satisfy this equation. For example, let us try x is equal to 30. If it satisfies this equation, then that will be the solution and that will be the answer that we need. So let us try x is equal to 30. So 18 by x is equal to 30 plus 18 by x is 30, 30 plus 15, 45. So we'll see if it adds up to 1. If it adds up to 1, then 30 will be the solution and that will be the required value. Now we'll make the denominator same. 30 and 45, LCM of 30 and 45, that will be 90. So we'll multiply by 3, so that 30 into 3, denominator is 90. Here 18 into 3, 54. Here to make the denominator 90, we'll multiply both sides by 2. In the denominator, 45 into 2, 90. Here 18 into 2 gives you 36. 54 plus 36 is equal to 90. 90 by 90, that is equal to 1. It satisfies. It is equal to the right hand side. So x is equal to 30 satisfies this equation. Hence the solution to this equation is x is equal to 30. So in how many hours can A fill the tank? A can fill the tank in x hours and x is equal to 30. That is option A. Filling pipe A is 3 times as fast as filling pipe B. So we will assume that A requires x hours. Now A does 3 times as much work, which means that A will require only 1/3 the time required by B. So if you assume that A requires x hours to fill the tank, then B will require 3 times the time. That is, B will require 3x time. Because A is 3 times as fast, so A will require only 1/3 the time required by B. Now pipe B can fill the tank in 16 hours. So we have got that B can fill the tank in 3x hours and that is equal to 16. And A requires only x hours. That is 1/3 of this. 1/3 of this will be A will require only 16 by 3 hours. So this is the initial data that we are getting. Now the question is, if both A and B are opened, in how many hours will the tank be filled? Now A can fill the tank in 16 by 3 hours. So every hour A will fill 3/16 of the tank. Like that, it will be fully filled in 16 by 3 hours. B can fully fill the tank in 16 hours. So every hour B will fill 1/16 of the tank. Like that, it will be fully filled in 16 hours. So if both A and B are working, they will fill 3 plus 1, 4/16 of the tank. That is same as 1/4 of the tank. So every hour 1/4 of the tank is filled. How many hours are required? Just find out the reciprocal. 4 hours are necessary. Hence option D, 4 hours. Filling pipe A is 5 times as fast as filling pipe B. So we'll just represent this data first. Now we will assume that A can fill the tank in x hours. Filling pipe A is 5 times as fast as B, which means that A will do 5 times as much work as B, or we can also say that B will do only 1/5 the work done by A. Since B will do only 1/5 the work done by A, B will require 5 times as much time. So B will require 5x time. That is 5 times the time required by A. Pipe B can fill the tank in 36 hours. So B can do it in 5x hours and that is equal to 36 hours. 5x is equal to 36. So A will require 36 by 5. That is, A will require only 1/5 the time required by B. So A will require 36 by 5 hours. If both A and B are opened, in how many hours will the tank be filled? Now both A and B are opened. Now A can fill the tank in 36 by 5 hours, which means that every hour A will fill 5 by 36 of the tank and B will fill 1 by 36 of the tank. So if both A and B are working, every hour they will fill 5 plus 1, 6 by 36 of the tank. 6 by 36 is same as 1 by 6. So every hour 1 by 6 of the tank. So how many hours are required? Just find out the reciprocal, 6 hours. So if both A and B are opened, in how many hours will the tank be filled? That is in 6 hours, option B. Filling pipe A is 4 times as fast as filling pipe B. So we will assume that A requires X hours to fill up the tank. Now A is 4 times as fast as B means A will do 4 times the work done by B. Or you can also say that B will do only 1 by 4th the work done by A. So B will do only 1 by 4th the work done by A. So B will require 4 times as much time. So if A requires X hours, B will require 4X hours. Pipe A can fill a tank in 15 hours. So this is 15. So 4x will be 4 times 15 is 60 hours. If both A and B are opened, in how many hours will the tank be filled? So both A and B are opened. A will fill 1 by 15th of the tank and B will fill 1 by 60th of the tank. Now to add it up, I'll make the denominator same, that is I'll make it as 60. Here I'll multiply both sides by 4, that is 15 into 4, 60. Numerator is 4 and here 1 by 60 as it is. So 4 plus 1, 5 by 60. That is same as 1 by 12th of the tank will be filled if both A and B are working. Every hour 1 by 12th of the tank will be filled. So how many hours are required? Just find out the reciprocal, 12 hours. So option B, 12 hours. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here, I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only rupees 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of rupees 200 either through Google Pay or through PhonePe or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.